I'd like to have the TIF Advisory Committee public hearing now set for, I guess, 8/17 on May 10th, 2018.
Yeah, and
You want to do a roll
I'll do it real quick. Mr. Lauer and our traffic engineer, Mike Mudry, are here to present to the committee what it is that we're proposing with the update to our traffic impact fee, CIP.
Can you do a roll call, though? So
Yes.
names.
Mr. Claxon, I know, is in Winnipeg being honored by the Winnipeg Jets for his title back in the 70s. So Mr. Switzer, I don't know where he is. He was supposed to be here tonight. Mr. Cartafilis.
Here.
Mr. Magrino.
Here.
Mr. Mills.
Here.
Mr. Smith.
Here.
Mr. Wiley.
Here.
Mr. Dolan.
Here.
Majority of the committee available, so we can hold this public hearing and make a recommendation to council. This is a recommendation to council again. We're proposing an update to our current traffic impact fee capital improvement program. So I'm going to let Mr. Lauer and Mr. Mudry walk the committee through what's being proposed, and then you need to make the recommendations.
What is being proposed is 4 changes to the traffic impact fee program. And one of the things that you will see going forward is that this is going to become an annual exercise. And I believe that it's important that we, because of the importance of this program to the township, that we go back each year and update the program and update the cost on the projects, as well as examine what the traffic impact fee is. The 4 changes that are proposed, the first is an update to the traffic improvement capital budget. And what we're suggesting is that we would like to add some additional projects onto the capital budget. And the first one being Rolling Hills Drive. As the committee understands, the school district and the township are in the process of developing the former Rolling Hills Country Club site. To be able to access that site, there'll be a roadway that will be connected from East McMurray Road to Center Church Road, and we would like to be able to include that roadway as part of the capital improvement plan. The second proposed addition is the intersection of Waterdam and Galley Road. As the Planning Commission members can remember, there was intended to be a traffic signal at this location. Because of PennDOT's requirement, we were not able to do that as part of the Primrose development. We still believe that a signalized intersection makes sense here, and we would like to incorporate that as a potential project for the future. The third project is the Valley Brook Road, Bebop Road intersection. Originally, this was not included in the capital improvement program because the understanding was that PennDOT was going to undertake this project on their own. This project is slated to be done by PennDOT, but it will only be done with a contribution from Peters Township, and we believe the appropriate source of that match is the traffic impact fee program. And then finally, the Valley Brook Friar Lane intersection. As part of the development that the Waters Group has proposed, there was a traffic study done that indicated the need for a left-hand turn lane into Friar Lane. So when that occurs will be at some future date in conjunction with the PennDOT project, but we would like to be able to include this project because it will no doubt take a township match for PennDOT to do it. The second thing that we're proposing is, in terms of a change, is to adjust the traffic improvement district boundaries. The enabling legislation restricts the size of a district, and so in Peters Township there are 2 districts. It's hard to see on this map, but the boundary between the 2, North District and the South District, pretty much runs along East McMurray Road. Where we're proposing that there be a change is at the site that will be the Peters Township High School and Rolling Hills Park. And by making this adjustment to the line, it will allow us to be able to take funds from the Northern District and the Southern District for the construction of that connecting roadway. The third thing that we're proposing is an adjustment to the fee. You know, the fact of the matter is the cost of the projects on the capital improvement budget can actually justify a much higher fee. We're proposing it be adjusted to $1,500, and that number is to try to keep the township competitive with other municipalities in terms of what these traffic impact fees are. The thing to keep in mind about them is they are, in fact, in our case, a direct pass-through to anyone building a home in Peters Township. And then finally, we're proposing a change to the appeals process. The current language with regard to appeal has created some confusion, and we think that it needs to be tightened so that, in fact, if a developer intends to appeal, that appeal only occur after a period of time when the project is fully occupied and the business has had a chance to develop, so that in fact when you do that traffic study, that it's a true reflection of the number of trips that are going to that commercial site, as opposed to doing it as the business is developing its clientele. And so this creates a period of time, it creates a window from which to file the appeal that is triggered by the final occupancy of the site, and it also causes that study to be done over a 12-month period after the site is completely occupied, so that in fact it's a better reflection. So those are the proposed changes that we have suggested.
Anything else?
Nope.
Can I close the hearing now?
I think we need to make note of the fact that we have no audience.
No audience members, and no audience comments. Any other members' comments? Okay. Hearing adjourned.